Hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I'm somebody who went from corporate America to an online gigpreneur. Who knew? Half a million I. Excuse me, my pancreas shut down, left me unemployable, and yeah, with nothing to fall back on. And I got redirected to this whole online space and this gig economy, if you would. And now I help folks like you, like me, to start a side business online, and we use social media to grow it. If you like that idea, if you like to add to what you have already, you like it to be flexible, then go to sidegeekshawn.com, answer a couple of questions there, and I will reach out and we will have the conversation. A couple of updates before I get into tonight. I used to do a section called Thursdays with Sean, where I would bring somebody who is successful and I would ask them about their struggles and their challenges. Very unique idea. Nothing like what's out there, really, because everybody talks about kind of training what to do and not. I'm talking about the struggles. I pull out stories from people, and and I am so excited to let you know that I am starting that again tomorrow. Why not? Brand new year. Let's together learn from other successful folks who have made it and made it really big. I know myself, I like to change my life. I don't know. Maybe you like to change your life, but I definitely like to change stuff up. So tomorrow is going to be my first Thursdays with Sean in 2026, and I have a wonderful guest. This guy is the real deal. A husband, a father of eight, yeah, an entrepreneur and a business owner. This guy is legit. So if you ever thought, man, I don't have time, how can I squeeze this in between? How can I This is the one you want to tune into tomorrow, Thursday. My Thursdays with Sean. You can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. Let's go. Connect with me. I will be live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube tomorrow for Thursdays with Sean. Telling you, you don't want to miss this one. Bring a bunch of different people, grab yourself a cup of coffee, make some popcorn, and get ready to take some notes. And he's going to bring some. And listen, I've already, I've already drawn up the questions, and they are juicy. They are good. I'm bringing some really hot topics in. So tomorrow, again, Thursdays with Sean. All right, enough with that. Let's go. I'm just so excited over it. You can fast forward to this point. Anyway, some of you know that I really like birds. I love birds, and I think birds are amazing. I like to bird watch. Some women think that's really boring. Hey, by the way, I'm in my robe right now. Let's go. It's 1:46 a.m. Southern California time. What time is it where you are? Drop it in the comments. Would love to know. And yeah, so I love birds, and I like watching birds. They're very interesting stuff. So one of the birds that I've come kind of to um, love and kind of grow towards is an owl. I really like owls. Owls are so interesting. I have talked about owls maybe once before. I maybe once before. I think I shared maybe 3 facts about owls, but the ones I'm going to share with you tonight. What? Somebody else said I like bird watching. There's two of us. Say what? Dude, I love it. I love bird watching. I think they're so interesting. 346 Arkansas. Jackie, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love bird watching. I think they're awesome. And you probably get some cool looking birds in Arkansas. There's this app, if you don't know about, there's this app that you can download. It's called Birds. And if you play it, what it does, it picks up the sounds of birds and it'll tell you all the birds. It's just amazing because it'll it'll pick like 4, 5, 10, 15, and it just drops the names and the pictures. And then you can, if you want, you can pick to say, oh, yeah, this is my bird. This is not my bird. So I recommend it. You have that? Okay. So you are a bird watcher, Jackie. I love it. Yeah. All right. So you're going to like this. 10. I'm going to give you 10. I was going to break it to do 5, but these are so good. I'm going to give you 10. Oh, you are getting a crow whistle. You guys, I have Jackie on TikTok and she's getting a crow whistle. I have to tell you though, out of all the birds, I think crows are probably my least favorite. I'm going to be, yeah, crows are probably my least favorite. I'm not really into crows. I saw a crow pick up a rabbit one time. Ravens. I'm just not into crows and ravens, but I think it was maybe a raven, but it picked up a rabbit and it just went to town on that rabbit, just like imagine beak up pounding on it, and I could hear the cries, and just I'm not a big fan of ravens and crows, but they're very interesting. I've actually done a couple of lives about the ravens and crows. They're very interesting birds. They're very interesting birds. Let's get into the owls. You'll like this one. All right. The first fun fact about an owl is that they do not build their own nest. Did you know that? They actually steal nests from other birds, or they use tree cavities, or they just lay eggs on the cliffs. Isn't that cool? They're one of the few birds that they don't actually make their own nests. Um, Kind of interesting. Two, some of the owls have asymmetrical ears. Yes, love owls. Um, some of the owls have asymmetrical ears. So what that does is that one is higher than the other one, which allows to pinpoint prey in complete darkness. Okay, this is one of the it uses like 3D sound triangulation. This is one of the most sophisticated sound system in birds. Um, Very interesting that one ear is higher than the other. They pick up some serious sound. Wait, there's more. The eyes of the owls are actually not eyeballs. They're elongated tubes, and this is the reason why they can't turn their eyes. They have to turn their heads. So they can't move their eyes because they're just elongated tubes. That's why the next move. Pretty cool, huh? That's pretty interesting. Number 4, barn owls. Get this. Barn owls can hear a mouse heartbeat through snow because of they have one of the most sensitive hearing systems in the whole animal kingdom. All the animal kingdom. Pretty amazing. I think that's just amazing. They hear everything, right? And the funny thing is, their wings. Okay, so their wings, they have comb-like feathers in them. So when they fly, you can't hear them fly. It's almost like silent. If you've ever seen an owl fly, they'll come in like, if they fly above you or they come like uh, in a tree close to you and they sit, you won't hear them. You will most likely either see them or sense them, but you can't hear them. It's crazy. It's pretty cool. But where I live, um, um, almost every night there's a couple owls that come up. The other night there were like four owls. You could hear them speaking to each other. I think they maybe have it a Zoom. They had a Zoom meeting maybe, but there's one that sits on the tree, and I almost catch it every night. Flies over me, boom, sits there, and we just have a little conversation. He looks at me. He literally turns his head and just a white face, just like it's such a um, strange feeling when an owl is looking at you because their eyes are just like it's really interesting. So the great gray owl is the tallest owl, but most of their body is all feathers. So they weigh less than a snowy owl, and they're half the size of the snowy owl, but they're the tallest one, the gray, um, great gray owl. Hey Jay, how are you? I see you on YouTube. What's going on? Consider connecting with me on other platforms too, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I go with Side Gig Sean. Number 7, if you like owls, drop an owl emoji in the comments because I really like owls. Owls are really interesting. Number 7, you're gonna love this one. This was probably the one that shocked me the most. So get this. Owls like to swallow their prey whole. Just and then what happens later on, they cough up a compressed pellet of like bones and fur and skin and teeth. They kind of spit that out. It's just like one comprised little thing, and just take the whole thing in. And I think that's amazing that their system does all what it needs to do. And they spit out the teeth too of their prey. Pretty interesting. Owls can see in ultra uh, owls can see in ultraviolet light, which helps them track urine trails from rodents. So they can, at night, they can track urine trails from rodents. That's crazy. That's how ultraviolet, I mean, that they can see in ultraviolet light, like complete darkness, right? Number 9. This is the second most interesting one. They have 3 eyelids. So get this. One is for blinking, okay? One is for sleeping, and the third one is one translucent one for cleaning the eye while flying. It's like they got a windshield wiper while they're flying. They got 3 eyelids. Come on. One for blinking, one for sleeping, and one that does the cleaning while they're flying. That's freaking amazing. That's amazingness. And number 10, the last one, is Eurasian um, eagle owl can hunt foxes and small deers, making it one of the most powerful owls in the world. How cool is that? I don't know about you, but I feel like the whole animal kingdom, and I've talked about this so many times, it's just amazing. We can learn so many things from every single little creature. Every single one of them has got wisdom in them. I'm telling you, right? Um, Owls and birds are just amazing. I think I think when you decide to pay a little bit more attention to nature, especially, um, there's wisdom in plants. We can learn from plants. Although, well, I don't want to bring it up because it'll be a whole other life. But there's just so much stuff about plants as well. So hey, I thought I'd spice it up tonight, talk about something I don't even know, and kind of learn as I go with you guys. And I thought, excuse me, I thought, why not owls, right? So tomorrow night, for some of you tonight, Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific, which is California time, 7 p.m. Eastern, I am having my first Thursdays with Sean in 2026. This is where I bring somebody, I interview them, and this is not a training. I I I dig stories. I pull out the challenges, um, the rough times. I pull out those stories. And tomorrow I have a rock star of a guest. This is a guy who's a husband, who's a father of eight, has sales a record of 1 billion. That's a big number, and he's gonna have some time with me, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. There's some of the questions I'm gonna ask. They're very personal, and I know a lot of you are gonna get so much value from this. So I encourage you, if you're not following me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I encourage you to follow me. Tomorrow, the live will be on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And Instagram has been giving me a hard time for the past 3, 4 nights. We can't even go on live right now. So if I can't go live on Instagram, then it'll be LinkedIn instead. But you don't want to miss this. This is going to be money in the bank. I'm so fired up. I'm so excited. I constantly text them. I say, I can't wait for tomorrow. So 4 o'clock tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. You can find me on all platforms. I go with Side Gig Sean. And if you're not connected with me, connect with me. Let's go. And if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, somebody else likes birds, then connect them. Share it with them. Let's go. With that, I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who went from corporate America to an online gigpreneur. Definitely not by choice. Um, my pancreas shut down. It left me unemployable. Can't even get a job because of it. And had nothing to fall back on. So it really sucked. And I got redirected to this online space. And now I help folks like yourself, like myself, to grow a business online. And we do it using social media. If that resonates with you, you like that idea, you'd like to bring some more income, add to what you got, go to sidegigsean.com, answer a couple questions. I'll reach out. We'll have a conversation, see if it's a fit. And with that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.